So please give me the confirmation you are able to see my screen and able to listen my voice properly. Okay, let's start the class. Thank you for your confirmations. Okay. So today's class is about TypeScript installation. So yesterday we discussed about what, sir? Yesterday we discussed about the white TypeScript. So today let me do this thing. So I guess just a minute. Okay. So guys, that's good. So now I am asking the question, how to work with the Angular. So right now let's recap this one. Angular, we have two versions. The first version is released by using JavaScript language, and the second version is released by TypeScript language sometime later, around 2 years later. They identify some problems in the JavaScript developments and they get the feedback from the application developers, and they released the TypeScript version. The TypeScript version is right now is using in the projects. So why TypeScript we discussed yesterday. So today's class is about TypeScript installation. Very simple installation. TS installation. So we have the nodes. Now the first step, TypeScript compiler. Now tell me, TypeScript compiler. Compiler is a software or not? Compiler is nothing anything, sir. It is also a software. Tell me, a software is a collection of programs. Do you agree with me? Software is what's a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. In the same way, compiler is also a collection of programs. Collection of programs. These programs are TypeScript compiler is developed by a programming one. What is the one, sir? Node.js. TypeScript internally means TypeScript programs are developed internally by using Node.js software. Node.js software. That is why in order to execute the TypeScript compiler, we need what software, sir? Node.js software first. So try to understand the difference between this one, sir. Try to understand the requirement here. Suppose you want to drive from your location to another location. You have the bike, sir. So to compile your code, we require compiler, but this compiler need internally what's a Node.js. In the same way, in order to run your bike, we need petrol. That is what requirement. The same way, our TypeScript compiler, the bike, internally uses what's a the petrol. The same way, Node.js. So very simple, sir. Very simple. What is the purpose of the Node.js software? TypeScript compiler is a collection of programs. TypeScript compiler is a collection of programs. TypeScript compiler is a collection of programs and it need to have Node.js software for execution. So this is the one. So we need to install Node.js software. So now I am asking the question, are we using the compiler or we are developing the compiler? We are using the compiler. Now tell me, when you are using the compiler, do we need the Node.js programming? No sir, we don't need, because it is an internal process this sir. So that is why we don't need any Node.js knowledge. Only we need to install what's the Node.js software. It provides the environment to execute what's a compiler. It provides what's the environment to execute our compiler. So this is the one. So first we need to install what software sir? Node.js software. Sir, where I can get the Node.js software? So let me show you that. Very simple. Node.js. This is the one. Observe. nodejs.org/en/download. Once you hit the URL, observe, once you hit the URL, use MSI, Microsoft installer. We need to use a Microsoft installer. So let me show you that. So observe, what is the one sir? MSI. What is the one we are having? MSI. So in the MSI we are having, observe, 32-bit installer is there, and as well as we are having sir 64-bit installer is also there. 64-bit installer is also there. So based on your system, you need to go for with what sir? MSI means installation. If you use the Jeep, or it will be a problem. That is why I am asking you to install what sir? MSI. Use MSI and either 32-bit based on your system, or what is the one sir? 64-bit. So in this way you can install what is the one sir? Node.js. Next one, install TypeScript language. Install what's a TypeScript language. So very simple. What are the steps? I will show you. Observe. Open the command prompt. Now I am asking the question, how to open the command prompt sir? Guys, how to open the command prompt? CMD. Very good sir. What is the one? CMD. So how to open, where I need to type this command sir? Windows R. Observe, Windows R. So guys, very simple. Press the Windows symbol. Here you can type the CMD. Automatically you will get the command. Now observe, I have the command prompt. CMD. Now observe, I have the command prompt. Now I am asking the question, what is the command I need to execute? So very simple, execute the command. What is the command sir? npm. What is the next one? Install. What is the option sir? -g. What is the software sir? TypeScript. So observe, in Node.js the libraries are these softwares, we call it as what? Packages. That is why what is the one I am using? npm. So npm means Node or Node.js package manager. What is the one sir? Node.js package manager. What is npm sir? Node.js package. What is a package? Right now I am installing sir TypeScript. So in the Node.js, you can execute, you can install any package of your choice. Now tell me, I want to install the TypeScript, sir. You need to provide this command. Sir, I want to install the MySQL support for the Node.js. At that time, what is the command, sir? Try to understand the question. If I want to install MySQL package, what is the command? You already know. I want to install MySQL package. Awesome. Awesome. Very good, Nagendra. Very good, Pradhan. Basha. Good. Guys, that is what I'm expecting. Moto E. Very good. Very good. I'm seeing only few. Why? I'm asking the question. There are 40 people in the class. I'm expecting at least 10. Guys, don't be lazy. Again, I'm telling. I'm using the wrong word, but again, I'm telling that is a word I want you to. Why? Because you need to participate in the class. Then only you can involve in the class. When you involve in the class, it automatically knowledge will come into your mind. Knowledge automatically come into your mind. So in this way, so, sir, I want to install the Angular. What is the command, sir? npm install -g Angular. Sir, I want to install the SQL Server support. What is the code, sir? npm install -g SQL Server. Sir, I want to work with the Google Charts. What is the command? npm install -g Google Charts. That is what simplicity. So right now, how to work with the TypeScript? Very simple, sir. First, we need to install what software? Node.js software. Sir, where I can get the Node.js software? Very simple. This is the area. This is the area. Now in this one, once I hit the URL, what is the option I need to choose? MSI. In this MSI, there is a 32-bit software is there, as well as what 64-bit software is there. So what is the next one? Install the TypeScript language. Once I install, what is the next step, sir? Open the command prompt. Open the command prompt. What is the next step, sir? Execute the command. Execute the command. What is the command I need to execute, sir? Very simple. npm install -g TypeScript. npm install -g TypeScript. Sir, can you explain this command? As I want to explain this command. npm means what, sir? Node package manager or Node.js package manager. Okay, what is packages, sir? In Node.js, all libraries, all softwares are called as packages. In your mind, you can think it like library manager or software manager. Likewise, that I want to install or uninstall or update. All these things can be done by using what is a command, sir? npm command. Sir, what is G here? -g. I want to install globally. I want to install globally. That is why what, sir? -g. Sir, everything is good. What is the next step, sir? What is a package? TypeScript package. What is a package? TypeScript package. So in this way, I can install what is the software, sir? What is the software I can install? TypeScript. I can install what software? TypeScript software. So this is the way I can work with what, sir? TypeScript. Everyone is clear about the installation process? Thank you. Thank you very much. Next steps. Sir, I am able to install. What are the next steps, sir? How to create a program and how to execute the program. How to create a program and how to execute the program. So very simple. Observe. TypeScript first program. TypeScript first program. Observe. Very simple. First one. What is the first one, sir? Create a file. Create a file with extension .ts. Tell me, every program is a file or no? Tell me, sir. Every program is a file. Every program is a what, sir? File. Every file have what, sir? Extension. Every file is what? Having extension. Now tell me, if I want to write a TypeScript program, what is the extension I need to take, sir? .ts. That is what I am telling. There is no rocket science, and you don't require any computer science degree for this one. Very simple, sir. I want to create a program. TypeScript program. And what is the one, sir? I need to create a file with what extension? .ts extension. Once I create this one, next step, sir, I created the file. Write some JavaScript logic. Why, sir? TypeScript is not a new language. Remember, it is an extension of what, sir? JavaScript. So technically, what is the TypeScript, sir? What is the TypeScript? Observe, TypeScript equal to what is the one? JavaScript plus features. Good features. Some features are not allowed. So observe, JavaScript plus features. It is not a new language. It is the extension of what language? JavaScript. It is the extension of what language? JavaScript. That is why all the JavaScript logic means most of the good JavaScript logic is also valid in what's a TypeScript also. So we are writing this one. Third step, compile the TypeScript program. For this one, we need to use the compiler. Observe, first step. We need to open the command prompt. Second step, observe, execute the command. What is the command, sir? Very simple, tsc, because I want to use the compiler. File name .ts. Give the complete file name .ts. TypeScript automatically generates JavaScript file. TypeScript generates JavaScript file. So what is the answer? It generates, or once you execute this command, it generates a JavaScript file. What is the JavaScript file name, sir? File name.js. Now execute JavaScript file using node file name.js. Let me explain all this one by one, sir. So very simple. How to work with this one, sir? Sir, I created the file. What is the next step, sir? I provided some logic. Now I want to test I want to run this logic. How to run this logic, sir? First step. What is the first step? Open the command prompt. Sir, I open the command prompt. What is the next step, sir? Execute the command. What is the next step? Execute the command. What is the command I need to execute? Compile. What is the compilation I am doing? File name. What is the file name? Suppose if it is the example one, at the time, what is the command, sir? tsc example1.ts. What is the next one, sir? TypeScript generates the JavaScript file errors. So this is the way we are going to do. So this is our first program. So guys, for a while, observe. Observe, I'm using the notepad so that you can also practice for today only, for this example only. Again, observe, I want to save the file first. Observe, I'm going to the directive, my directive. Angular batch example. Observe, what is the file name I am taking? example1.ts. Observe this one, sir. What is the file name I am taking? example1.ts, and save as a type, sir, all files. Save as a type as what? All files. Now click on what, sir? Save. Now very simple logic. I am not writing anything fancy here. Console.log. Very important example. Hello world. I'm just kidding, sir. In Amirpet, this is a very important example. So now tell me, what is the one, sir? Console.log hello world. Sir, my code is finished. My code is finished. Now I'm closing this example. Now tell me, I created the file. I created the file. Now what is the next step, sir? Open the command prompt. Open the command prompt. Observe, I'm typing cmd. Sir, I open the command. Now tell me, what is the next command, sir? What is the next command? tsc. Observe, tsc. Very good. What is the command I need to execute? tsc. What is the example file name, sir? example1.ts. What is the error we are getting, sir? What is the error we are getting? example1.ts does not found. Tell me, our example is in this user folder, or it is in a separate folder? Our example is in this folder, or it is in the separate folder? Separate folder, sir. It is not in this folder. That is why we are getting what is a problem. It is not found. It is not found. Sir, how to execute? So how to execute? As we need to go to the directive. So all Amirpet faculties, or most of the people, give you this command. Observe, first to open the command prompt, change the directory. Now execute the command. Now observe, what is the file it is created? What is the file it is created? This is our file, and this is our generated file. By guys, again I am telling, then why are you attending my classes? What is the speciality? So let me show you that. Observe, cmd. Directly it will open the command prompt for you. No need to do the stupid command prompt, and no need to open the stupid command prompt and changing the directive. Very simple, sir. Directly you can get the any folder in the command prompt. Very simple command. Again I am explaining this one. In the address bar, in the address bar, what is the command I am executing? cmd. Automatically it will open the command prompt for your folder. No need to do the cd command prompt. This kind of thing is unnecessary. We no need to do that. We no need to do that. It is very easy, sir. It is very easy. No, there is no rocket science in this. So now once you have this one, what is the next command, sir? Very simple, tsc. What is the file name, sir? example1.ts. Enter. Now your TypeScript file is converted into what file, sir? JavaScript file. Now how to execute this one, sir? Node file name.js. So very simple. Now I am going to node file name example1.js. See, sir, you are able to see the output. Now this is the way we are going to execute our programs. This is the way we are going to execute our programs. So everybody understand this point, right? So now I am asking the question, how to work with. So very simple. What are the commands we are having? tsc and node. tsc and node. So this is the way we are going to work with the things. So sir, I am asking everyone to do this one after completing the class. Okay, next one. We know how to create a program, how to compile the program, and how to execute the program. Now I'm asking the next steps in the programming. So programming, in a program, what we will have, sir? In a program, what we will have? Guys, think and tell me the answer. In a program, what we will have? Set of instructions. Set of instructions. Set of instructions. Those instructions usually related towards data and logic. These instructions are data related towards data and logic. Data and logic. Do you agree with me with this? Every program is about what's data and logic. Every program is about what's data and logic. In programming, we store the data in what's variables. In a program, we store the data in what's variables. Logic is nothing but what's functions. Now I am asking the question. In programming, what is the purpose of the variables? To store the program data. What is the purpose of the variable? To store the program data. To store the program data. Guys, I am asking one tricky answer from you. Where we store the application data? Where we store the application data? Very good, sir. I like you. Very good. Where we store the application data, sir? Database. Where we store the program data? Variables. RAM means what, sir? Variables. Where we store the program data? Variables. So this is what, as a programmer, we need to know. Now I am asking logic. Where we write the logic, sir? Functions. So TypeScript also, we are going to discuss about these things one by one. Now I am asking the question, the next step in TypeScript, variables. The same way we are having, sir, in TypeScript, variables are used to store the data. Variables are used to store the program data. To create a variable, we use let. What is the syntax, sir? Let. What is the syntax in the TypeScript? Let. I don't want to discuss about the var. It is already outdated. It is already outdated. Nobody, we should not use the var anymore. So how to create a variable in the TypeScript? Very simple. Observe. Let variable name colon data type equal to value. So this is the syntax. Variable name. So this is the syntax of what's a TypeScript. This is the syntax of the TypeScript. Now I am asking the question, what is the syntax in the variable creation in the TypeScript, sir? Let. That is the keyword. Variable name of your choice. You can name it as APC, or if you are dumb, you are going to create the I variable. So those kind of shortcut variable names never use. A, B, C, this kind of thing will not be a readable program. If you are a programmer, so guys, there is a quote is there, means there is some quotation is there. Any stupid can write a program a computer can understand. Again, I am telling this one, sir. Any stupid can write a program a computer can understand. Only a good programmer write a program so that other programmers can understand. There is a lot of thought process in this quotation. It is not my quotation. It is a in general computer means software related design quotation. So any stupid can write the program a computer can understand. Only a good programmer can write the program other programmer can understand. Suppose if you give, observe, Let me give you the answer for this one. Let I equal to 10. You are the developer, you can understand. What about me, sir? What is I? What is the purpose of the I? So this kind of problems we usually find in the programming. So instead of, if I define like this, index equal to 1, observe, let id equal to 10. Now tell me, the later two examples are more readable and can easily understand by other programmers. That is what I am telling. So always take the good variable names. Always take the good variable names. So right now, what is the syntax of the TypeScript program? Very simple. Let variable name colon data type. Let variable name colon data type. Observe, let id data type. Within a time, I'm going to show you that equal to 100. So this is the way I'm going to create my variable in the TypeScript. So very simple, sir. How to create a variable in the TypeScript? Let variable name colon data type. Let variable name colon data type. In this way, I can create a variable in the TypeScript. Sir, I'm able to create the variable to store the data. Sir, what are the data types are available in the TypeScript? We can discuss in the coming sessions. Sir, I'm able to create the variable. What are the other things, sir? Observe. What is the next one? Constants. What is the one, sir? Constant. What is the difference between variable and constant? The name itself, it is telling the answer. I'm asking. Constant. What is a constant, sir? Can be modified or cannot be modified. Fixed value. As well as what? Cannot change, cannot be modified. To hold, very good Ramakrishna, to hold same value for the entire program. We cannot reassign the value. Very good, sir. Very good answers. Very good answer. Fixed value means the value cannot be modified. Constant variable value cannot be modified. Constant value cannot be modified. Constant value cannot be modified. Very simple program. Let me show you that. Observe. Constant equal to id equal to, what is the one? 200. So this is the way we are going to save the data. TypeScript variables and constants. So let me show you the example by using a new editor so that you can easily understand. So guys, so this is the way. Now again I'm telling, you can use a notepad or you can use any other things also, but for today let us use the notepad. Observe, I open the notepad. Now I try to save it. Now what is the file name, sir? Example2.ts. What is the file name I am taking? Example2.ts. Again observe, save as type. It is not a text document. Change it to the all types. Now save. Now you can see a new file is created. What is the file name, sir? Example2.ts. Observe. Let me increase the font. Yeah. Observe. Let. What is the variable name? First one I am taking. Let variable name. Variable name is id colon data type equal to what, sir? Number equal to 100. Observe, I am writing console.log id value. I am able to write the id value and we can modify the id value also, 200. Now this is about variable. This is about variable. Sir, how to create a constant? Very simple. Observe constant name equal to what is the data type, sir? String. I'm going to discuss this one within soon. What is the value, sir? Sacha. What is the value? Sacha. So once you define, you can access the value. We can access the value, but we cannot modify. Observe name equal to what is the one? Deepak. So we are able to write the program. Now I am asking, I want to know whether this program is correct or not. I want to know whether this program is correct or not. How you are going to validate, sir? Again, open the command prompt. Now tell me all my examples are available in this folder. How to open the command prompt for this folder, sir? In the address bar, type cmd. In the address bar, type cmd. Now observe here, I'm going to execute the command. Now I am asking, what is the command I need to execute, sir? You already know. Guys, complete command. Don't give me the bits. Very good, sir. Very good. Very good, Neelima. TSC, not TCS. Of course, you allow the TCS, but unfortunately, the command is TSC. Okay. Thank you very much. So let me execute this command for you. TSC example2.ts. So observe what is the one it is telling. Cannot assign to what's her name because it is a constant. Because it is a constant. So tell me, sir, can you assign the value for this one? No. So let me have s name. Observe. I cannot assign the new value for this one. That is why I don't go for this. That is why I don't go for this. Now I am able to do this one. Now I am clearing the one. So observe, compile successfully. Now how to run this program? How to run this program? Very good, Pradhan. Very good, Nagendra. Very good, Reddy. Basha, Moto, Nagendra. Very good. Very good, Ravi. Don't feel shy, sir. Again, I am asking. Don't feel shy when you know the answer. Very good, Vanshu. Very good, Shetty. Anup. Very good. So, very simple, sir. Node example2.js. So you can see the output. I value can be modified because it is created as a normal variable. Name value cannot be modified. Why? Because it is a constant. Why? Because it is a constant. Now I am asking the question, when you are developing the program itself, if it is telling the issue, you never do the program ever, you never write that wrong code or not. So let me explain this point once again. Suppose when you are developing, suppose s name equal to, I am writing my name here. Tell me it is a valid assignment or invalid assignment. Tell me it is a valid assignment or invalid assignment. Invalid, sir. Why it is invalid? Because it is a constant. Why it is invalid? Because it is a constant. Now tell me, Notepad is giving any extra intelligence for you, or it is a dumb editor? No, sir, it is a dumb editor. It is a very dumb editor. We never use this in the real time. So now tell me, if you use the notepad, you are going to write some problematic code or not? There are chances are there. There are chances are there. And tell me, if you write this kind of logics, your time will be wasted or no? And in the same way, observe, very simple one I am writing. Dot. I press the dot. It is providing any string functions for us? It is providing any string functions for us? No, sir. It is not providing. That is why we should go for a intelligent editor, VS Code. That is why we should go for what is the editor, sir? A intelligent editor like VS Code. That is why Visual Studio Code. So that is what the understanding. That is why companies never use what's a notepad. So next step in our installation, what is the answer? Install VS Code software. What is the third command? There is no rocket science, sir. Very simple one. Install VS Code means Visual Studio Code Editor. Visual Studio Code Editor. It is from the Microsoft Editor, Code Editor. It is specially designed not for the .NET. It is specially designed for JavaScript. It is a specially designed for JavaScript. It is specially designed for what, sir? JavaScript, TypeScript, and Angular programming. Basically, client-side programming. That is why I will use what is the editor, sir? Visual Studio Code Editor. Visual Studio Code Editor. Ravi, Eclipse for Java development. Visual Studio for .NET development. PyCharm for Python development. Right? For the UI development, I will always suggest to go with what's a Visual Studio Code Editor. I will always suggest to use the Visual Studio Code Editor. So everybody download this one. Sir, how to download? Don't ask me that question once again. Very simple. Ask the Google Baba. So very simple. Observe Visual Studio Code download. Very simple, sir. Visual Studio Code download. So very simple. I click on this one. Now there is a available one is there. Now I will also provide you. This is the area, code.visualstudio.com/download. Code.visualstudio.com/download. Once you hit the URL, use the system installer. Let me show you that. Observe. Once you hit this URL, use for what, sir? In the Windows one, you need to use the system installer, either 64-bit version or 32-bit version. There is no extra unnecessary steps, sir. Download the exe file. Means there is a, if you click on this one, automatically exe file download will be started. Observe, save the file, and next, automatically it install what software? Visual Studio, VS Code. What is the software it will install? VS Code. So on your desktop, after installation, you are going to get this kind of icon. So my suggestion is, everyone install what software? Visual Studio software. Everyone install what software? Visual Studio software. So once you install the Visual Studio software, it is very easy, sir. I am opening the Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio Code. Observe. I am opening my folder, whatever I created earlier. Observe, this is my example folder. Just drag and drop onto this area. It is loading and it is synchronizing with our folder. Now observe, all the folders are available. All the examples in that folder automatically available. Now let me show you that. Observe the point here, sir. What is the next one? Sname dot. See, all the functions do we need to remember or Visual Studio automatically gives for us. Observe, it is also very important. Index of. See, mouse over, it will give you the corresponding the method description also, why this method is used and what are the expected parameters and what is the output. Everything will provide you. Now tell me, do we need to by heart the methods or automatically Visual Studio will provide, Visual VS Code will provide? VS Code will provide, sir. No need to remember. If you want to become a programmer, you need to have the habit of forgetfulness. VS will provide. Again, I am telling. So that is why all of you install what software? Visual Studio software. All of you install what software? Visual Studio software. So install all this thing and get ready for the programming. Get ready for the programming. So we are going to discuss the next topics on Monday. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I have some work. That is why I am not taking the classes. How to compile? The same logic, sir. Create the file, means I will explain that. But for now, install the Visual Studio and install the TypeScript and everything. And I will show you how to compile and run in the Visual Studio in the coming classes. Guys, practice means install and at least write some good logic. And we can meet on Monday. Again, I'm telling, tomorrow no class and day after tomorrow no class. So we are going to meet on Monday once again. Okay, thank you very much. And night class, today night class, it is there. Today 8 p.m. class is there. 8 p.m. class is there. But tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I doubt. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Until TypeScript, the classes will be there. Okay, attend these classes, buddy. Until around 5 to 10 classes will be there. Okay, Lakshman, thank you very much.